those of you who don't know me, my name's Ed Mabry. I'm the director of the Independence County Economic Development Commission. And I appreciate the judge coming tonight. And this actually started long before we started talking. This last spring, there was a thing at the state level. It's called the Governor's Cup. It's where the idea originally came from. And I got to be honest, I plagiarized. I don't care. So I contacted the winners of the state contest to see if they would be interested in moving to Independence County. We've got funding. You know, I looked at their business plans. They won the state contest, and so I contacted. And I got thinking, you know, we can do that here. There's no reason we can't do that same thing on this local level. So with that, I started refining it, and I went and talked to Herb and the judge and everybody else I could find. So this is where it is. And some people said, you won't get anybody out. Nobody's interested. No, I had faith. Herb and I had faith. We went to talk to a lot of people about helping support this. The more we talked about it, the more support it got. So anyway, Independence County Economic Development is funded by an quarter cent countywide sales tax. It was passed in 08. We started collecting it in 09. So far, we've helped get 536 jobs authorized back into the county. We spent a little over $1 million to do that, and the first half of them are in place. People are hired, and that's bringing about $15 million a year into the county. That's what the judge is talking about. The other half that's going to come in will bring another $15–16 million into the county. Those are due to come in over the next 2 to 3 years, so they'll keep coming. And those are the ones we've already approved. I just got off the airplane. I've been to a national trade show trying to recruit companies to come here. So that's what we do. In economic development, we have to fund by the Arkansas tax code. There's actually a tax code for economic development. It's 14-175-101 in case anybody's looking. We fund for primary jobs. And there's a second clause in there which we don't like, but it's part of the tax code, is that for us to fund it, the enterprise can make no more than 10% of its Arkansas revenue from sales to the direct public, which pretty well hampers us funding retail. They want us to fund things that make jobs for distribution, that goes into that hires other jobs, that hires other jobs. That's really what their intent is, and I don't disagree with that part of it. So that may limit, but our intent is we get all these business plans coming out of here. If they meet the criteria where we're allowed to fund, we will help fund it. The Economic Development Commission will. So we're hoping that we get a lot of those things out of here. Now Herb's on my commission. Judge, we reported before court. The normal process is that I screen the people that come in with businesses and help tune them up. We've seen a lot of things that need help. People come in with business plans on a matchbook cover, all kinds of things. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's go back. How are you funded? Okay, well, my sister Kate's got me $1,200. So Herb and I, usually I say, you need to see Herb. I sent him all his way, but we looked at the things that seemed to be missing, and Herb and I thought we ought to put on a class that just educates all the different elements of a good, successful business to help bring the level of education up with what everybody's businesses are. So that's why we're here. So we're going to try to help improve everything and everyone's level. We have one night's going to be on marketing. We probably have people with problems with marketing. Commercial lenders. I have a problem with the lenders. They have trouble with banking and understanding it. That's why the experts are going to be here. We'll have marketing guys here to help you with your marketing plan. We've got all kinds of different elements. I don't remember what all they are, but anyway, every night we're going to have a different focus. The software's not here yet because of the late start, because Herb was dragging his feet. Actually, he wasn't, but we appreciate him doing it. The software will be here next week. When you exit in 6 weeks, when we graduate you, you get to keep the software. It's called Business Plan Pro, and we're going to help you put all the different elements of a complete business plan on your business plan. We'll have the experts here as mentors to help you every time. So when you exit, that's why the intent for collecting these checks is to get your interest in it. If you stay 5 of the 6 nights, you leave with a business plan, the software to run it, and we can hand your check back to you. This is funded by 3 ways. Citizens Bank, First Community Bank, and the Economic Development Commission are going to split the cost of this course. It's going to cost you nothing. Look what you get out of it. A complete, tuned up business plan with all the elements. So you can't ask for a better deal than that. with that, I've got to go too. I just got off an airplane from way out west. I've been up all day, and I'm going to have to leave too. I've been in these clothes all day, so I apologize. I'm going to turn it over to Herb, which is probably a bigger apology.
Yeah.
Actually, Herb will do well. But we're glad you're here. We're glad to see the turnout. I'll be here as many of these nights as I can to help with the mentoring, to see that we've got everyone. If you've got any questions, ask. This is definitely a participation group. Herb, do you want to get into the breakdown of the evenings and how things will go?
I'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate
If
it.
you've got questions along the way during the week, I'm